Hey Yinsters, welcome. This practice is going to be super chill, very minimalist. There's no props necessary. There's no music. It's just you, the floor, and your breath. So we're going to stay really low to the ground, and let's head our way there now. So coming all the way onto our back. You might wiggle around a little bit just to get comfortable. We'll place one hand on our belly, one hand on our heart, closing the eyes, letting the shoulder blades feel supported and heavy on the mat, letting the pelvis feel heavy. Tuning in right away to the breath. Feeling the temperature of the air as it moves in and out of the nose. Feeling the rise and fall of the torso. Just finding a breath that feels steady, rhythmic, and easy. And just letting everything settle. The body, the breath, the mind, all connecting together. And on your next inhale, we'll take a big inhale in as the arms reach up overhead, reaching through your fingers, your toes. And we're going to make our way into a banana shape or a C shape. So starting to walk the legs, the torso and the arms to the right, and the pelvis and the shoulder blades stay rooted. You can cross your left ankle on top of the right. You can let your head fall in any comfortable direction. If it's uncomfortable to have the arms overhead, know that you can just leave them by your sides. And we're getting into the entire left side of the body. Imagine that with each inhale, you're creating a little bit more space. And then on the exhale, releasing tension or stress. Giving yourself permission to relax. Slowly let the head roll back to center. Unhook the ankles if they're hooked, the legs, torso back to center. You can reach again through the fingers and the toes. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. And then we'll slowly come into banana on the other side. Just walking the legs, the torso to the left. And the hips, and the shoulders stay rooted on the mat. And by crossing the right ankle on top of the left, you could be creating a little bit more sensation through the outer part of the right leg, getting into that thick band of connective tissue, the IT band, getting into the tensor fascia lata, and the outer glute. If your mind feels really busy, that's okay. And just know that when you're ready to come back to the present moment, the breath is always waiting for you. Just noticing the inhales and the exhales. I'm taking this one breath at a time, one thought at a time. And over your next few breaths, we'll slowly release from here. As we come back to center, we'll bend the knees and we'll draw the knees in towards the chest. You can use your hands to hug the knees in, just rocking side to side. And then we'll let let the soles of the feet land back down on the mat, close to the bum. And we'll take our right ankle and just place it onto the left thigh. Now you're welcome to stay right here in this figure 4, just letting the right knee fall down and away. This could be enough of a sensation in through your outer right leg and hip. If you'd like a little more sensation, you could bring the left knee in towards you and the hands clasp the back of the left leg. And best you can, letting the head and the shoulders rest on the floor. No tension in through the face, no tension in the neck. Just creating softness and ease in those areas. You might like to close the eyes, turning the awareness inside. Gently release the clasp on the legs if you have that clasped. Releasing the right ankle, right foot comes down onto the floor. And we'll come into a twist. So taking the arms out into a T or a cactus shape. And we'll let the legs, the knees fall to the left. If you'd like to twist your roots, you could take the top right leg, wrap it around the bottom leg. And the head, it could stay neutral or it can fall towards the right. We're releasing tension through the spine, giving all of the internal organs a little massage. Resisting the urge to make to-do lists in the mind. Resisting the urge to Think about what comes next. Just relishing in the present moment, relishing in the gift of quiet, of stillness. And the head comes back to center. The next exhale, we'll use our core to gently draw the legs back, unraveling the legs if you've got your roots twisted. You can let the knees sway side to side. Hug the knees in. And we'll bring the soles of the feet back down onto the mat. We're going to come into figure 4 on the left side, the left ankle resting on the right thigh. You could pause here. Maybe you want to stay just like this. You want to take this super chill, super passive, no muscular effort. Or you could begin to draw the right leg in towards you, the hands clasping the back of the right leg. The head and shoulders are relaxed. The breath continues to move in and out of the body with ease. These long passive holds allowing us to get into the joints and connective tissue, and the fascia, areas of the body that aren't targeted in a more yang type exercise. Releasing the grip of the hands. The left ankle releases, left foot back down onto the mat. And then we'll take a twist over to the right side, just shifting the hips a little bit to the left. The arms come out into a T. You could have the knees stacked or the left leg on top of the right. And over the next few breaths, we'll take our time to unwind. Just letting the knees fall gently side to side. And we'll take the soles of the feet together, letting the knees fall out to the sides. And if you like, just as we started our practice, you could take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. each exhale, just allowing yourself to relax a little bit more. And with the help of your hands, we'll just reach down towards the legs, slowly bringing the knees together. And we're going to come into corpse pose, our final resting pose. Just let the legs, the arms take up lots of space. So let's just take the next few moments together, just letting all of the physical and mental effort you just put in, just to let that marinate really deep. We'll start to move our fingers and our toes, just rolling out the wrists and the ankles. We'll inhale the arms up overhead, reaching through the fingers all the way down, reaching through the toes. Bending the knees, we'll just roll over onto one side. And taking your time to come all the way up. We'll take our hands to our heart, sitting with a tall spine. And thank you so much for sharing your yin practice with me. I hope to see you next time. Namaste.